So I was originally hired as a delivery driver, but I do love the position of bud tender as well. I love taking on my bud tending shifts. I worked with MMD now for 7 months, and I started last summer. Truthfully, the customers, they're hilarious. The stories, the way that they come and talk to me, the older people telling me about smoking back in my day, it really does make for a healthy environment. They love us and I love them, and it's really great. Diversity in the workplace is important to me, very important. I think that there should be someone that looks like you in every single level of any company that you're working in. And I don't only mean that in the point of looking like you by skin tone and color, but also, someone that can identify with you by sexuality and like nationality. Also, I don't feel like there should be any language barriers at any companies. Like, that should be one of the things that we do as a company to try and build ourselves, is make it to where everybody feels 100% welcome as soon as they walk in. Black History Month is a highlight. Black culture, African culture, cultures from the islands, everything that is infused within the thought of Black history. I love that we take February and really do highlight some great inventors, great people who have decided to make moves in music, make moves in technology and literature. And that's what I really think about Black History Month. It's a great highlight. The most exciting thing that's happened on the job actually is out here in Long Beach, they have a really big rollerblading community. So like we get skaters, like all types of skaters, longboards, skateboards, inline skates, the skates that you would see in like the movie Roll Bounce, like, and they come skating in sometimes, and like somebody came in and did like a whole little circle and spent around and like slid on out with his order. It was great. It was so much fun, and that's one of the things. That's why I said the customers they're wacky, they're crazy, and I love them. And truthfully, I'll give you one that I always pick, and that's Renaissance. I do so many things. I wear so many hats. Not only here at work, but even in my personal life. So I always use Renaissance. I'll say nurturing. It's funny, and I know it's funny, but like they always call me the mom of the group. So yeah, I'll take nurturing. And persistent. Some of my college advisors, I went to an HBCU, Dillard University in New Orleans, the illustrious Dillard University, as they say. And some of my college advisors have worked with amazing people. One of them was in Girls Trip, and I'm gonna say rest in peace, because she actually passed away due to COVID not too long ago. But she was a great professor, and she taught me so much about the industry and the business. My college advisor, Mr. Clark, he worked with Outkast and with Sony as a roadie, and that he went to Cal Arts, which is one of my dream graduate programs. So those would be the people I would say in my life are really, really touched me. Never limit yourself because of others' limited imagination. Never limit others because of your own limited imagination. And it's from Mae Jemison, who was the first Black female astronaut. I take the thought of daring to dream very seriously, because it's one of the few things that I feel like is really free in this world. And I feel like everyone should really take the leap, take the step, take what it takes to really pursue your dreams to its fullest. I think that's what our CEOs did here, Steve and Mishka. They dared to dream in what they wanted to do. They were just a bud tender and a receptionist, and now, they're 4 shops deep. And I would like to say that's what Black History Month is about, is daring to dream, daring to push your imagination farther than you ever thought you could push it in the first place. Zendaya inspires me. She's doing everything that she wants to do. Like, she's born the same year as me, so every time I see her do anything, I really, really do love her. I love to see Will Smith still moving. That's one of my biggest inspirations as an actor, and I love to see him still being able to be within this community and work with us on social media and not letting his age or let it being a new era keep him from being current. I would also say my other inspirations, I have 32 nieces and nephews. I'm sorry, 33 now. So I have I have 2 great nephews and 1 great niece. So they inspire me because to look at all of them and their ages and varieties, I think the oldest one is 2 years younger than me, and then the youngest one is a couple of days now. It's wild to see how the world works, and I want to see them all like get to a point within their lives that we're doing what they want to do. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna go with the old school. I won't talk to Malcolm for a bit. I really do. I would like to sit down with Malcolm and really understand his true meaning behind by any means necessary. Like what that meant for him. Just because I know what that mantra has meant for me growing up. And I think a lot of people take it to the extreme here and there, but I really take it deep in my heart by any means necessary. And I think that is something that we need to take into our hearts and see what we really mean as necessary. I want to destigmatize it. I really want the destigmatization of cannabis. Cannabis was legalized for a lot of racist reasons. And not only just to my black community, but also to my Hispanic and Latin community. You see the propaganda and you look back on the history of it and it's like, wow. So I really want to get into cannabis, one, to fix the stigma behind it, because I feel like for me to work at a dispensary and sell cannabis, you know what I mean, openly and legally, and to say that it isn't all that, like we should be able to look back on those people and say that's not, like it's not that deep. We need to work to help our community get better. We need to bring people home to their families. My name is Xavier Beloved. I am a creative. I do everything but dance and play an instrument, and I work in film. I got my degree in theater and film. I work in music. I'm moving and traveling all over trying to work and talk about how arts can work for people and how cannabis can work for people and how those two can also mingle together and make great social spaces and get more people talking, get more community. We're all human. And we all love some of the same things. We all clash at some points. And it's the point of making sure that the human experience can really be a good human experience for all.